odd one.
Listen, I've watched this show. I can't be more handicapped because I'm retarded for watching this show.
Oh, it's loyal, and then
Maybe.
this happens.
No, it's not.
Why did you get a wig from the reject shop, you fucking idiot? Like that would have cost you $2, you fucking what? What is it, for fuck's sake? Just get a fucking proper head on the and some ears, like proper ears, like a twitchy fucking ears, and some kind of like droopy eyebrows. Like it's not that hard. Like you've got the actor, just get it right, you fucking Jesus.
Rand's road of trials on his hero's journey was dealing with a drugged-up best friend and a mid-looking black chick trying to sleep with him and then stealing his stuff and trying to stab him when he refused.
Yeah.
That's not epic fantasy. That's like a Tuesday night out in Atlanta. Like, how is this like an epic fantasy story? This is ridiculous.
Rand lifts up Egwene again, carrying her across the room as they kiss. He lays her down on the sheepskin rug in front of the dwindling fire, puts his body on top of hers. He pulls back from their kiss, and their faces are just inches apart now, the fire casting soft light on them. You know, my dad said I used to pick you baskets of berries to bring you when I was a kid, like some lovesick puppy. Sounds sweet to me. Rand pulls a small raspberry from his pocket with a roguish smile. He runs it down her nose and drops it sensually between her lips.
No. In Edmund's Field, women like absolutely dominated the entire social strata of like relationships and domestic life. By making it like this weird hookup culture, they actually made the women less powerful than they were in the book.
Flicker, 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 flicker. I have won again, Luz Theron.
Welcome back, boys.
It's been a while.
That
was a little blast from the past there. I was not emotionally to have sensual Dane Bornhald just drop out. That
no one ever
like needed a trigger warning.
Right?
The berries, Dane, the berries.
Yeah.
Also, did we ever make the joke about Rand running the strawberry or raspberry or whatever it was sensually down her mole? Did we ever make
I don't think we did.
No, and you wouldn't necessarily run it like down the side that way.
Just like corkscrew it, like
would you'd more sort of get a stick and go
mole.
All right, we're better than this, guys. We're better.
We're
than
really
this.
not.
We're really not.
Those jokes are beneath us.
Nah, that's...
Okay.
But it's been a while.
I am not a White Cloak, by the way. I'm just here as a supportive friend.
Yeah.
I'd like to say
you're here to arrest.
I've been like 7 months sober because the show is over.
Yay!
Hey, congratulations.
But what are we going to talk about tonight?
So I think the one that I've been getting some messages about people wanting to discuss was the Variety article talking about how we're going to get a whole slew of new Wheel of Time projects from iWatch.
Yes.
Son of a bitch! Oh, fuck, screw this.
Just when I thought I was out.
They pulled me back in. God damn. Oh.
I'm going to get a drink. I'll be right back.
God damn. Oh.
Well, I got
funny. I got a message from a very old friend. You know, met through all this stuff. Messaged me up a link to one of those articles, and was like, "Are you guys seeing this?" And I was like, "It's Red Eagle, so like, there's nothing to talk about."
I had very similar things. 2 or 3 people reached out to me on Twitter, like, oh my god, are you guys going to talk about this? And I wasn't going to. Red Eagle is lying again. Like, what do you? Yeah, you've all been in this fandom for a while. You know how this works.
Their video game was a big success, right?
Which video game?
The new one that they were gonna make. That then. Oh wait, I think I answered my own question.
And the Age of Legends, show that that was totally going to happen.
movie?
Yeah.
Was it a movie? I thought it was a trilogy of movies.
I do one. Why try and get one made when they're all fake? You can make a trilogy.
It's like trying to make sense of the rambling, incoherent excuses of an alcoholic. So talking to Dane, it's like, yeah, I mean, you can't actually keep track of anything that he's saying. Like it's just nonsense.
Well, you can at the start of the stream, but like,
yeah, it depends on which season.
It's the start of the stream.
Pips, you have a Cold Rocks Hold shirt.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that's sweet.
That's cool. Okay,
this is actually
we can solo, dude. I want to see this.
I think actually Trip got me this.
This is like the first time I'm wearing the second manliest T-shirt on this stream.
Here. Is my screen backwards here? Let me try that.
No, you're good. You're
good.
good.
We did. We can read it.
There you go. So Cold Rocks. It says Stone Dog Whiskey.
Love it.
Oh shoot! Should I get my Band of the Red Hand shirt?
Sure.
Okay, I'll find it really fast.
That I will say
Just
there's
don't
not
have the ham sandwiches one.
There of all the things that got made, of all the merch that got made for this show, the fact that the only thing that anybody ever bought was like one kind of like loser guys t-shirt designs always cracks me up. Like they couldn't sell shit from this show, and apparently didn't even try.
Well, I mean, when they originally came out with the ring design, and nobody wanted those. So, by the way, how much longer are we doing this full screen here? I mean, I gotta.
Yeah, you're putting them on the spot there, Alex.
I was gonna leave it up for a minute. Actually, my bigger issue is it's been so long since I tried to do a stream, and also it's been let me.
Nice.
There it is. Nice.
Band of the Red Hand.
It says
Dovi NDI blah blah blah
Saigon. Yeah. I'm not putting it on. I have somewhat of a sunburn case. There's sunshine down here.
So if
it's snowing today,
there's sunshine there, huh? I
Yeah.
don't believe you.
Dude,
I
we're like
I can see Alex's head.
No,
There's no
actually,
sunshine there.
keep putting hats on him.
she does. She's a good wife. She keeps hatting me up. But all right, let me share this article because man, this is a funny one.
Oh, fuck.
Well, fine. I'm gonna take my fucking money, Variety. Anyway,
I do kind of like the picture that they used for this. This is the same article that got sent to me, and it's like, man, it's like the things that we would have actually liked in the first place. Crazy.
right.
Yeah, like AI Rand.
Yep. But anyway, the crux of this
exactly what it is.
Yes. The crux of this one is that the guys from Red Eagle, aka iWatt, are apparently talking to one of the guys who did the animation for Arcane.
Did he though?
Thomas Vu apparently is the guy they've been talking to. I be honest, I have not done any information or any research on this. As
the producer, apparently.
Yeah, he was a producer, I guess.
A producer
only for
Arcane.
one season. Yes, for the first season of Arcane.
Which I mean is the better season. So like
absolutely.
Yes, clearly.
Huh.
But
I mean,
but how many people got producer credits for Arcane?
Oh, I'm assuming all of them. Let's see. Arcane had.
So everybody got.
Oh yeah, everybody in the world for Arcane got a producer credit.
That show, man.
When did that whole thing start with like actors, and was this like a recent phenomena?
So I think it has to do with oh my god. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. There were 29 producers on Arcane.
Wow.
Yeah, this fucktard was an executive producer, which on television means they don't do shit.
No, not really.
Yep.
So I'm curious to hear what you guys think of this. I think that the origin of actors as producers, millions of producers, I think it came from movies and in the peak TV streaming wars, long form 10-hour miniseries. I think that it got ported over because it used to be a thing with movies. You would see, the actor, director, producer kind of credits as like a big name star was involved with a project. And now I feel like it's on TV shows.
You're talking about recent movies, because a lot of the times it was the producer was also the writer and the director usually as well. Like Kubrick, Nathan's favorite director. I'm kidding.
Dane, you want to take our first super chat of the year?
Thank you, bud. We will put all the money towards actual books. I think Pips. Do you actually have a weed whacker? Maybe. But
yeah.
$1 for gas to power the weed whacker for Pips. I think he's talking about your mustache.
Well, there's two problems with that. One, I am an environmentalist, so I have a battery-powered weed whacker. It's actually, I just happen to have a lot of the DeWalt 60-volt tools.
Of course, yeah, that's why. Environment had nothing to do with it.
Mainly I wanted to strip mine some poor African country, so this is the best way I could do my imperialism.
There you go.
All right, good work, good work.
But the other thing is that unfortunately, and I actually agree with you guys on this. I think it looks ridiculous, but this is what happens when ladies stop taking birth control. They're like, the facial hair, it does it for me now. So I'm a hostage to Mrs. Pips. This is her fault.
Wait, I shouldn't be holding my chin like.
I like goatees better, man. The mustaches are.
Yeah,
weird.
Unfortunately though, because I still do have military service, I can't actually grow my beard normally. This is just a couple days of not shaving. That's what she.
Way to emasculate the rest of us, Pips.
But she does actually tell me not to shave all of it, which I think sort of makes sense. She wants to see less of my face, which is a smart play, honestly. Like on balance, I'll give her that. So there you go.
We love your self-deprecating humor.
Sven, good to have you back, man.
Alex, should we go say hi to some folks in chat? I was getting all depressed. Well, I was getting semi-depressed, but also kind of happy that we had no one in chat, because no one shows up. It proves like the show is completely not mostly dead, like Princess Bride, but like completely dead, like simply loose change.
But Fitzy keeps rage posting, so I mean it kind of keeps it alive.
Hey, Will, swap me and Pips. Pips's white cloak. I'm just
we don't get to see his mustache every single time.
We gotta see the mustache ever. That's constant. It's got.
Oh, good. So welcome, Chris Hobson.
It's pronounced moustache. It's
French.
You up in Canada with Dane? Anyway, Chris Hobson is reading is listening to The Great Hunt with his kid. So
that's awesome.
That's incredibly wholesome.
Great book. I'd rather be reading that than reading Elaine getting dressed in Crossroads of Twilight.
Oh my gosh, where we're at in our audiobook.
The book is incredibly wholesome and good.
Yeah.
The show Not wholesome. There's a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah. And we had Zuriel Redux.
Also,
we
no hunt.
Yes, there's no hunt in the Great Hunt. We have premium.
There is
trial.
double penetration.
Yeah.
There is Salty Traveling Sea. And then my cat is now blocking the chat, so I can't see
We have
anybody
Spin Dragon
else.
too. Hi, Spin.
Sven Dragon, thank you. I knew we had.
Oh, George, get out of the way.
George, why do you want to put your ass in the chat?
Okay.
And then we have Prince of Ravens. So that's good. I feel like we're getting the crew together here. Feeling good about this.
So is there actually anything to talk about in this article, or is it literally just a joke that iWatt is putting out anything?
So basically what happened is iWatt had a cup of coffee with one of the 900 producers for Arcane.
Executive producer who didn't do anything.
And then leaked to Variety that they have all sorts of cool projects coming up. They had a really funny list here.
Wait, it's up there.
Is it?
No, it's right behind the State Farm, bottom of the State Farm thing. PC mobile video game and film and
that's what the
TV
fans
series projects.
Yes, so a PC / mobile video game.
They want a pay to win sort of ad-based video game. That's what the fans want.
I like those YouTube videos that interrupt basically everything nowadays, where you can like see all the you could like get more soldiers shooting your shit like down one side, and then you got all the like zombies coming on the other side, and it's like you got to pick one or the other, and it's just like, fuck, I could do this game so much better than these trailer videos that always basically pick the more guys rather than shoot at the wrong time, and they always get slaughtered at like 30 seconds.
That's how they get you. It's rage bait. You're like, these idiots, and then you go download the game.
So they're gonna do that with Wheel of Time, you say?
Yes.
Interesting.
I have some. Speaking of video games, sometimes I mean, you guys have experienced it, but sometimes when there's a particular scene, I have a particular scene from a classic fantasy game that I will incorporate or something like that. Like, for instance, the fight Matt has with the Golem and at the end of Crown of Swords.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that is the hard, the fierce battle theme I always think of from Final Fantasy VI, which is
not Skyrim.
No, not Skyrim. Skyrim is Skyrim is more
That's terrible combat.
No, I mean it's okay, but it's not as dramatic.
No,
it's very subdued in a way, in my opinion. But
Yep.
It's more atmospheric. The Skyrim soundtrack is more atmospheric to me.
Absolutely. So Vu then gave a proof of concept rendering of Rand above, which that's pretty sweet. Now it looks like Shanks from One Piece, but
I am waiting for One Piece to finally end. Like that show has been on since 1999.
Wow.
And the manga is still going on. I'm like,
apparently the live action season 2 is going pretty well. I have not started it yet, but
people love season 1. So
season 1 is really good. I'm not sold.
I mean, I'm gonna watch. I'll watch the anime. I'm not gonna watch the.
My question is, getting back to that thing that Vu provided, how long would that take someone to recreate with Grok or ChatGPT, or anything? Basically, be like, hey, give me an Arcane style rendering of Rand al'Thor. Read the whole book series, Grok, and then do it. Like, would it take 7 seconds or 6?
I don't know.
We have three very competent people other than me on this panel. I am at my limit trying to run this. So if Dane, if you wanted to say get a Grok rendering of Rand al'Thor,
okay. Give me a second. All right, you guys chat.
You try Grok. I'm going to use ChatGPT, and we'll put him to the test here.
It's ChatGPT, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah, Salty. I saw this comment and it cracked me up. the Chinese mobile game market is probably exactly where Rafe's talents like are most fit for.
Absolute brain rot.
Especially his writing ability. Like that's really what he should be focused on. But anyway, so Iwat did make sure to confirm to Variety that what he is working on with this Vu guy are distinct from and in addition to the previously announced forthcoming Wheel of Time films, including 3D feature The White Tower and director Kari Skogland's live-action movie Age of Legends, and the open-world AAA RPG video game Iwat Studios currently has in development at Iwat Games Montreal.
Iwat Games Montreal.
Yes, well, okay, so we haven't talked about this one because it wasn't relevant, with anything that was going on, but they fired all of the people working at Iwat Games Montreal, all 20 of the people that worked there.
7 of them were probably cleaning the office.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And from Somalia.
Hey, we got some new folks here. Trip.
Hi, Trip.
Man, like
shoot.
90% of the comments in this stream are about the Pips's mustache, and I'm sorry, I have lost my screen. So
Can you put it on the other monitor?
that's
Sorry, we're having trouble here.
going on here?
By the way, ChatGPT came in, and it's way better than the one that they did, actually.
Yeah, Grok as well. I'm gonna send it to you guys really quick. Check our group chat in a second.
Can you?
There you go.
Yeah. Let me see. I should be able to image file.
Something like fell off the back.
There you go. I just dropped a file in
Or
the
something.
show.
I don't understand how these two come back. Like, how
So
is
you
it?
should
attached?
see the
Like,
picture in the backstage.
back here?
It might be.
So this is ChatGPT in about 7 seconds, saying the prompt was make me an animated picture in the style of the TV series Arcane of a book-accurate Rand al'Thor from the Wheel of Time, and this is what it came up with.
All right, let's see yours first, Pips, if it's up. I did mine on my phone,
I think
so
Alex
I
just
can't get
pull it up.
I can't do anything, guys. I can't even see the stream right now. There we go. We're back. Okay.
Put it on this one, babe.
Okay. Getting the business.
I don't
I
know.
really hope that our pictures aren't exactly the same, Pips.
Okay.
But I think Grok did pretty good. That's all I'm saying.
I think ChatGPT did honestly pretty good
All right,
job
we'll see.
for the
We'll see.
Arcane
But-
style.
But
So
the great thing of this is basically our Thomas Vu executive producer. Wait, that's mine. That's mine. Okay.
That's yours. Okay.
Yeah.
What
That's
was the
awesome.
prompt?
All right, I'll read out my prompt. It took me an iteration. Okay, I said to Grok, "Hey Grok, can you make me a portrait of Rand al'Thor from the Wheel of Time books in the animation style of the Arcane television show?" And then he did. And then I said, "Thanks, Grok. Can you give this character red hair?" And then this happened. So there was an additional step involved, but
you had to tell it to give it red hair. So basically, Grok is Rafe Judkins. Didn't know that level of detail.
It's possible, but the thing is, compare this to what Thomas Vu did, and you've just basically reduced it. Wait, is that ChatGPT?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, wow, that looks good.
Yeah.
Okay. So
I don't hate it.
If
I'd
this
say
was-
it's similar.
If this was the
but-
animated series that we got, you'd be like, yeah, I mean, I get why he's getting 3 hotties on the side. Like, this makes sense to me.
Right.
Now compare what
Like, look at that jawline. I mean, like, come on. I've already got the mustache. I'm like 90% there.
Compare this back to the cover of this article, and then let's like just digest the fact that it's like everyone's excited because Thomas Vu. Okay, that versus what Pips did in 7 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly, I think mine's better. I'm gonna be honest here. I think
no, I'm gonna concede.
This is this is like the Giga Chad version of what Thomas Vu came out with.
I like the cape. Got that like popcorn.
I'm not gonna lie. If Red Eagle like decided to come out with a Wheel of Time animated show, I honestly think like ChatGPT, Stable Diffusion, all this freaking
is it Sora?
All the like animated image generation stuff. All you got to do is like keep feeding the thing prompts. Like if you're paying for the top end of it, like paying for the latest LLM, like it's getting so good now. You could probably actually make a better Wheel of Time show than these idiots ever could. Just because you're a fan of it.
The entire series in a PDF, drop it in, and tell it do this, and then pick a director that you like in the style of.
Yeah, and just be like, do Robert Jordan's like casting. Say like, okay, Rand should look like Ben Affleck, but he's a redhead.
Yep.
I don't know. I'm actually.
I like Pips as ChatGPT guy better than Ben Affleck.
Same. I'm not a fan of the Ben Affleck casting. He's weird looking.
Yeah,
got a bum chin. All right.
He does.
Ben Affleck.
So now that we've kind of reduced Thomas Vu down to one of 29 producers, but he's an executive producer of Arcane, and therefore probably did nothing. In fact, if you get an executive producer credit on that, I bet you basically designed one character that showed up. Like maybe he designed a League of Legends character from like 8 years prior to the frickin' thing, and then they used him. So they had to give him an executive producer credit. And then he's like, yeah, okay, Red Eagle, you want to give me $10,000? Great. I'll spend 15 minutes on ChatGPT and come up with a Rand al'Thor image. It's worse than Pips. And all of a sudden they have a news story.
I think that. Oh, sorry. Continue.
No, I ran out of stuff. That's why I was stuttering.
I was gonna say, you know how like the FBI is always prosecuting people and investigating people for leaking stuff? How do we get this like Thomas Vu people leaking IWAT stuff to the media? How do we get that guy prosecuted? Because I feel like that's a crime. Can we get Kash Patel on this? Can we have this guy's door kicked in the middle of the night? Like just go find this guy. I don't know where he lives, but this seems like a crime against humanity. I mean, Robert Jordan's legacy is taken enough. IWAT just needs to go away and die.
Right. Yes. Anyway, these new projects, which come on the heels of IWAT Studios recently announced a joint venture platform with Framestore, mark the latest pieces in IWAT's long-term transmedia strategy for the Wheel of Time, following the live TV series.
Yeah, I saw the It's Man Sedai prologue. I completely believe in the transmedia strategy.
Answer me this: how long has IWAT had the rights? I'm taking it to anything
since Jordan was alive.
Yeah, it's depending. So like depending on the answer, depending on what you.
Is there a limitation? Like, does it expire at some point, or is it?
It expires if they don't do anything with them, and that's exactly why Winter Dragon got produced.
Okay.
I think honestly, it's probably why. It's probably why Wheel of Prime got produced. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, Wheel of Prime was worse than Winter Dragon. That was more of a turd dropped in.
So, in extreme hindsight, Wheel of Prime got produced the way it was because it was only going to get produced like that, like a Lady Wizard show, because the people running the Amazon studio.
Yes.
So the like head women, Sulky, and the others basically being like, "Oh, Rafe, you had me at women." That's why it got produced. So Rafe basically had to take the Wheel of Prime and turn it into a show about Lady Wizards, because if he produced a first season where there's like this masculine male redhead as the chosen one and like his two best friends, he would have got fired.
So actually, it's wilder than that.
Did they cancel Conan in favor of Wheel of Time, basically?
Because this one was about women.
Are we saying that there was a real life situation where there was a meeting and somebody said to put a chick in it and make it lame, and
not only did that meeting happen, we have the video of the woman bragging about it.
Yeah.
But it's actually it's absolutely wild to think that iWatt basically said, okay, we need to impress Amazon, so we need to be super woke. And then they found Rafe Judkins to be like, hey, can you make a super woke version of this so that Amazon will take it? And they were like, say no more, fam. I got you.
Do you know all that Wheel of Time fan fiction on what's the fan fiction site? Like AO3? Yeah. I wrote 75% of it. That was Rafe
No,
Judkins'
not 75. It would have been probably 50% because fucking Brandon Sanderson wrote the rest of it.
Oh, nice. I like that one.
All right, now we're going to start a civil war in the chat here because.
We are got to
had a
the
real
end
had
of our,
a real flashback to our Australian friend going after Loyal. We need to check in with him on all of this. But if he's in the chat, he would absolutely be going at us for speaking ill of the Sanderson. Although maybe not since Wins in Truth. Has he turned around?
I think all you guys have come around after Wind and Truth. You're all like taking a double take.
At Way of Kings, guys.
He's an old man. He's an old man who's lost his fastball. Yeah, we can still acknowledge the Cy Young years in 2003. Anyway,
all right.
Vu is best known for shaping the what is it? Not World of Warcraft.
Massively popular video
game, League of Legends. Okay, so he did.
Yeah, so he designed a character for the video game. The character got used, so they gave him an executive producer credit.
Yep. And then this other guy, Borquez, is the founder of Grab Games and co-founder of Grab Labs, an AI development company focused on the video game and entertainment industry through interactive storytelling and immersive experiences.
So exactly that video of like down one line come all the zombies and down the other line come all those like the numbers that I can multiply my forces with. And I just need to get the balance right to shoot the big boss when it comes in.
Probably.
Nice. I love those. I still haven't pulled the trigger on one of those games, but I
it's a total side note, but Salty's comment there. If we're gonna talk about Sanderson for a moment, we've had some discussions about this. I fully agree with this. I think that him sort of captaining the ship of his own adaptation coming out. I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? I think we're just going to see Wind and Truth.
I wasn't going to watch anyways.
So he's already said that they're gender swapping one of the characters.
Of course.
So, but honestly, here's
is it like
the main
character?
No, it's the guy with super strength in Mistborn.
So memorable.
Yes.
Yeah, we all know who that was.
Ham, I think, was the guy's name.
Random Metal Heifer number 5.
Oh, I remember that from a real long time ago. Yeah, that's kind of old news. I remember what you're talking about now.
Yep. But yeah, it's here's my thing. Even like, I'm trying. Even Washington Wizards, Michael Jordan, Brandon Sanderson, I feel like is still significantly better than like your average Hollywood writer. So like, is it going to be bad? Yeah, but like, I don't think it's going to be bad because he's writing it as opposed to like Rafe Judkins. So does that make sense?
Yeah, it'll still like be coherent and potentially like, potentially still enjoyable from like a, there's like stuff happening, whereas the Wheel of Prime was confusing and disorganized and confusing.
Written by somebody that clearly huffed spray paint.
Watching the Wheel of Prime was like, I got to imagine what it feels like about anyone who's gone in the ring with Mike Tyson, where you come out the other side and you're like, "What happened?"
I still feel like that every day.
Unless you're
yeah, but that's because you drink too much.
What do you think
Is
I
that
do?
like before or after he wore the like assless chaps?
Wait, what?
Mike Tyson his boxing
You just oh my god, you guys didn't watch that.
the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird.
But Brian, I didn't realize we were keeping you back, man. That
No,
I can't wait to
was
see this one.
No, I was considering going to see it. It was just something that
You gotta go.
either pops in my mind or I completely forget it. You know,
I think you gotta go
guys
see
know
it in
me long
IMAX.
enough. If you guys know me long enough, like I have this crazy ADHD, so I'll think about something and then I'll not do it, and then I'll think about it again, and I still won't do it. So, but yeah, this was something I was gonna do, but then I forgot about it, and I'm here. So you guys are off. Yeah, I like you guys more.
Oh, thank you.
I saw The Martian. The Martian was,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
You didn't like The Martian?
I didn't
hate
it. I didn't hate
the
it.
inciting incident from The Martian is kind of like, all right, like it's the super thin atmosphere. That's kind of a plot point you have at the end of it, where he like rockets up with a tarp. Right?
I mean, they played the song Waterloo by ABBA. That's the only thing I remember from that movie.
Is it literally the only thing you remember?
Yeah,
because there was a lot of disco hits.
It's an awesome song. What can I say? It's for late 70s. What can I say?
I mean,
there's a lot of disco in that movie, but I mean, that can't be the only. Okay, you guys make fun of me for being a drunk. I'm saying
ABBA's not disco. Not really. I don't think.
Huh?
It was disco adjacent.
There's a lot of disco.
It was
in
like
that,
late.
because one of the characters.
Pop.
This is why people tune into this channel, to hear us debate whether things are disco or not.
Like
Go get
disco
my
was
disco
like
stud
disco was
jacket.
like Disco Inferno and
That was in the fucking movie.
Disco.
was it? No, it wasn't.
I'm pretty damn sure it was.
Like everything from Saturday Night Fever, basically. So, sorry,
I
totally,
was also
I am
probably in the
totally-
movie.
I am totally derailing the stream. You guys should like put me in timeout or something.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we were.
Derailed.
Brian's band.
We were really tight on topic before that, so I
Exactly.
appreciate you.
All we had was like focused, in-depth conversation, doing real analysis involving like even two AI specialists, right? High-end AI specialists testing out the like frontiers of modern technological capability.
Yeah.
You don't
know,
see this anywhere else
You know
except
how
on the White Cloak.
You know how I use AI right now? When I'm in my car and I have a question, I just say, "Hey," I ask Google. What I pretend Google's the computer from Star Trek: The Next Generation. I ask it a question. And
Yeah, I do that on the shitter.
There's a lot of
So
things
I
I
think
don't
I got
know.
you
There's a
beat.
lot of things that I should know as a middle-aged adult and I don't know. So
Grok, what should I make for breakfast?
not. I was
I
like,
try to like make sure that
I
that
was-
part didn't end up in dictation, but
well, I was asking like, what's the what was the schism between Oriental Orthodoxy and Eastern Orthodoxy? But that's
why do you need AI for that?
The council-
because
the
I'm
Council of
lazy.
Chalcedon,
Because I am
but,
lazy and I want
Oh,
this.
right.
I hate
I
AI.
answer.
I will
Oh, sorry.
anally like research something for 5 years to learn how to do it myself before asking a
all in there in the Oxford History of Christianity.
Okay.
Good to know.
All right.
What did you say was Pips? The Council of, it wasn't Council of Nicaea, it was Council
The
of
Council of
Chalcedon.
Chalcedon.
Okay, there
Yeah,
you
it's
go.
Council of Chalcedon.
Okay.
Chalcedon. I don't claim to be an expert on ancient places.
Where's Gadfly when you need him?
Hey,
I
Pips
don't
is
know
like,
where my phone
Pips
was.
is like I read the book. I
Divine
didn't
and
listen to the
human.
audio book.
Is that one or is that two? It's so stupid. I couldn't even really tell the difference.
There you go. All righty.
That was the argument. That was the argument that created the schism between those.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Didn't know
I didn't even know. I didn't even know
the
the
sun.
Oriental Orthodox existed until like last year. So I had no
So
idea.
Dahl is basically telling me, Dane, if you need to ask questions on the shitter, go see a doctor. Don't trust AI with medical stuff. Thanks, bud. I don't ask AI medical questions on the shitter. I go ask medical questions to my sister. She's a doctor.
There you go.
Is it supposed to be purple?
And they're usually not shit-related questions, just so you know.
What is the longest ever recorded?
Yeah. There was that South Park episode with like giant shit, and I'm like, I wasn't impressed.
Speaking, okay. What else have we watched recently? Night of the Seven Kingdoms absolutely slapped.
Aside from like 2.5 minutes of it.
Well, you had the unnecessary flash.
The weird.
So the issue is
Arlen's like 12-foot long dick. I don't know what the hell was that.
That was basically trying to show up Boogie
That was
Nights.
a joke. They wanted to elevate him.
All right,
from
so
being clowned on last
I'm a part of a couple other Discords, but on Amber's Discord, there was actually a pretty fucking awesome comment about that episode specifically, right? They didn't have to start off the episode with Sir Arlen having a fucking 20-inch dong. What they could have done is when when Dunk goes in and says, I was the apprentice to, or I was the squire of Sir Arlen of Penetry, and he gets asked like, oh, Sir Arlen, was he a big man like you? Right then, all they got to do is cut to an episode or to a clip of Sir Arlen basically taking his dick out and taking a piss. And then you go back to Duncan and be like, he wasn't as tall as me, sir. And boom, there you go. That's how you fucking honor him.
Yeah,
Right?
I don't like the Sir Arlen slander.
But you don't need to have him pissing through the dick. All you could do is
Yeah.
basically he's like done pissing, and then he like turns, and then he tucks the fucking python in. He wasn't a tall man, sir, but he was a big man, right? Like that could have worked infinitely better than what they ended
Haven't
up
seen
doing.
the show yet, and
All right.
you're not
Those
selling
are
it.
minor-
You're really not
Just taking
selling it.
part in the first
Well,
episode.
you get to watch Dunk poop. Like you see shit coming
Yeah.
out of his ass. Dude.
Completely pointless. There's a dong scene, and then the worst.
Maybe they want to show us what it was like back then to poop. You know,
No,
Just
but
poop
the
and dig it up
worst
and,
one
you know.
arguably was in the third episode, I think, where they had the egg character talk about the song that
Yeah.
the song that was being sung by the Laughing Storm, the
Lionel Baratheon.
Yeah.
where it was just like, oh, she was born with like without a thumb and only like 2 fingers. She like fisted dudes in the ass, and it's just like
Dude,
the actor, the actor who has to recite this is like 9. Like, don't just step back, and you're just like from a production point of view, being like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
So basically,
And-
Hollywood is what was going on there. That's just
So basically, it's a 9.5 out of 10 show that for whatever reason, for 30 seconds every episode, decides to just be fucking gross and weird.
Aside from the fifth, where
like-
there was a giant flashback that was also stupid.
Yes,
yeah, extremely.
that's true. I
I
forgot.
would rate it like 7.5.
But
on the scale of weirdness, how much was it like the foot scene from House of the Dragon?
Nothing. Well,
I haven't
So-
seen that.
Not that weird.
Thankfully.
The foot scene was like weird and predatory. The Night of the Seven Kingdoms stuff just tends to be like weird and gross, or like weird and like
Ew.
just impolite.
But I mean, the
Also
thing is,
kind
though,
of funny at times, but like just a,
the
just a
show,
little
the show
odd.
did very, very, very well. If you have the graphic novel, like you can take frames from the graphic novel, and like it got translated very well into screen. It did a ton of things right. I think Amber distilled it down to basically like it's 90% a faithful adaptation, and of the 10% that they had to make up for time or whatnot, it was like 9% of that was really good too. And then there's the 1% that's just like so fucking out of left field that it does more to damage your brand than anything else, and therefore it's like inexplicable. Like, why is it fucking there?
I don't know if I'd say like, I don't know. I thought like, I think they just made it too long. Like it should have been like 3 episodes. This is not the story of those ones that should have been like
talking about Sir Arlen, or what are you talking about?
We're talking about the shitting. We're talking about Sir Arlen. We're talking about the fucking anal fisting.
I haven't even seen the show.
And,
but,
and we're talking about the. You're gonna love this, actually, Pips. There's a character named Rafe, who's female and like of minority, but she was Dunk's like childhood friend, and she is an insufferable cunt.
Yeah, that was like, why was this?
But she gets her throat slit like 10 minutes in, and then you're just like, take that, Rafe.
He didn't watch the show, so you kind of spoiled it for him now.
No, I'm not spoiling jack shit. There was a useless character.
That's part of the unnecessary flashback. Yeah, I mean, I would have rather seen like, when they had the fight, I would have rather seen. I wanted to see everyone fighting. I wanted to see the newly knighted dude fight. I wanted to see what was his name? Was it Baylor? Was Baylor the crown prince? I wanted to see him fight. See
Baylor
how good he was. See how good the Kingsguard was. Like I wanted to see all that. Instead, we get. I mean, I didn't mind the first person battle thing, but then the whole point of that flashback was get up.
Yeah,
it was way too long for that. I hear you. If the writers of that show were basically like, okay, because in the show they actually did a lot of lifting, or I wouldn't say heavy lifting, but they did more than the graphic novel did, as far as establishing who the players were that were going to fight on Dunk's side. So Lionel Baratheon, the Laughing Storm, he gets no backstory whatsoever in the graphic novel or the book. He just basically shows up and he's like, fuck it, I'm here for a fight. So boom, there you go. And the 2 of the other knights, the ones that die, Beesbury and the other
Humphrey
one.
Harding.
Yeah, Humphrey
also, stop spoiling the fucking show.
Whatever.
But yes,
he hasn't read the book yet. It's his own fucking fault. But it's just basically.
You read this.
I have read the book. I just haven't watched the show.
There you go.
Right.
So it's like there's nothing to spoil. But the thing, it's basically the show does more to establish these characters with a backstory, which is how you pad for time. But it's something that you basically say, oh, okay, I applaud you, show. These guys are going to eventually fight for Dunk. So it's good to see something about them, what their motivation is. So perfect, great. But when it comes down to it, and you then have the choice between, let's have a 20-minute flashback about this character, Rafe, who just from the first sight of her, I wanted to punch in the face. And that's only because I'm completely racist. Versus, as Brian was suggesting, let's see more of the fight. Let's see more of the big 7 versus 7 battle. And not go back into the past. Yeah, exactly, you racist.
Good.
Okay, I would have stayed entirely with what Brian was saying.
I will say the Sir Arlen part of that flashback was wildly fun.
Was it though?
Yes, it was.
All he does is like trail behind him while he has like a massive infection in his leg.
No, when Arlen pops out of the bar, you goober.
When he's like super drunk and just like shakes that guy, yeah, that's pretty funny.
Arlen was the one that saved the day. Yeah, that's why he followed him.
But you could start that flashback. Like the flashback could have been half as long.
Yes, the flashback was twice as long as it should have been.
And the first half could have been cut, and it's basically just like, I didn't give a shit about. I cheered when Rafe died. That was the highlight of that episode.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I felt horrible. What kind of person are you, Dave? I felt horrible saying that.
I am a burner of wine into brandy.
It was perfect.
Who watched the Rise of the Merlin show? Anybody?
Rise of the Merlin.
Is that a daily caller show?
Aldan and Manamathrin and Prophet of the Dragon.
Oh, you're talking about the Pendragon? Is that the Pendragon? Cycle by the Daily
Wire,
Israel.
yeah.
Oh, Daily Israel. Oh, sorry.
I watched.
Sorry.
Okay, we have to.
It was mostly because Prophet of the Dragon was talking about how the character actor who played Massima was off on a different show, showing off his muscles and nailing Michelle Monaghan. And I was like, "Who? Michelle Monaghan? Michelle? Who the fuck was that?" I was like, "Oh, True Detective." And then I watched True Detective season 1 again, and that was fucking awesome.
I need to watch that. Everybody
that's
says
so
season
good.
1
That's
is
good.
fantastic. The other
Season 1 is like peak TV.
Yeah,
All right.
season one's
It's the
amazing.
best.
All right.
Alexandra Daddario's titties are like the 5th most impressive thing in True Detective season 1, which is a wild.
Oh, she's in that. Oh,
compliment
she's
to
in
give a
season
show.
1. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, 1 is the best, 2 is like meh, but like the guy in 2 looks like Zax, and then 3 is
What,
like
you mean Colin Farrell?
yeah.
Colin Farrell
Like-
looks exactly like Zack
Part,
in that
like in the
season.
beginning, like the very first.
That's
episode
either
of
a
Last
pretty
Night-
big insult for Colin Farrell or a pretty big compliment for Zax.
Oh,
I could
Zack's
see
a
him as
good
like pull off
Good
Colin
looking
Farrell.
guy.
Yeah.
Zax is a cop, right? I shouldn't be saying this because otherwise he's gonna come and fucking
Yeah,
arrest me.
he lives in
He's
Vegas,
Canadian like
too.
me. I
Hey,
think he
lives
has
in the same
jurisdiction.
province as you.
No, he's like fucking Winnipeg, man.
Yeah.
Let's pretend
All
for a
of those
second that I
guys-
give a
he's,
shit
uh,
about.
I mean,
Yeah, he's like part of it that way.
Wait,
Half
hold-
Canadian.
Hey, wait, hold on. He's a cop. I had no idea.
He's not a cop. He's like works in a prison.
I
my
just
God.
hear out he's
So
he's
from
like- so he's
Winnipeg,
like a-
and I'm
so he's
like,
a cor-
which
so he's a
part of the
corrections
cupboard in
officer.
Narnia is that?
What?
Interesting.
All
He did.
The lion's part, not the witch or the wardrobe.
Yeah, he did ask me to be on. I declined because I just didn't want to be on. You saw about Resident Evil. I did play the new Resident Evil, by the way.
And
Love
scary game. They took some influence. They took some not influence. What's that
Here's
word?
the thing that I'll say.
They took some inspiration from Alien Isolation, where you're
that's
being
scary
basically you're being stalked by this AI that is just going around patrolling this general area, and it will go into the vents or it will go into the ceiling, and it will pop up at different points of the different
We'll make a
points of the
laser
layout.
grid that cuts you in like.
Well,
accents.
they do something similar in this new Resident Evil game where you have this giant 10-foot tall girl that has like 3 eyes and like this razor sharp teeth, and if she catches you, she will grab you and bite your fucking head off. So I had to run from her. Like I had to go into stealth mode to sneak behind her just so that I could get to accomplish my mission and get the fuck out of there, basically.
Yeah,
And there was one time. I mean, I do scare easily, but I don't scare that easily because I've seen enough horror. But like there was a point where I got cornered and she was coming for me. It was dark. Like you see nothing but red light. You see nothing but a red glow in the area. It's very atmospheric. She was coming towards me, and I could not handle the cutscene of me getting my head bitten off. So I had to reload the game because that's how messed up it was. So
you watch True Detective, and a 10-foot tall woman is not going to scare you anymore. You're just going to hear Cole's freaking monologue about being in the drug trade with the Mexican cartels, and you're just going to be like, nothing scares me.
By the way, if you have MGM Plus, there's a Robin Hood series that's on there that I actually did start watching, and it features a certain Sean Bean as the sheriff of Nottingham. It's actually not bad so far.
This sounds like watching Ryan Gosling as young Hercules.
I remember that show. I used to watch that. It was on Fox. That was on Fox Kids back in the day. I remember that.
How old is that? I feel like
That was
I saw that
1997. This was when I was in 6th grade.
No, God, that's got to be Post Breaker High, isn't it?
I'm sorry. Are we still talking about the Sean Bean one, or are you talking about the?
We're talking about the young Hercules.
We're talking about Gosling.
Yeah, I'm saying when did the Sean Bean one come out? Like
that came out recently, yeah, like within like the last few
couple
months.
years ago.
No,
wait, last few months.
Yeah,
there's a newer one.
Yeah.
Oh
wait. How could Sean Bean play a character like? Is he? Wait, he's the sheriff of Nottingham.
Yeah.
So maybe they have like multiple sheriffs. Because he's not going to live through the first season.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, they're gonna have to replace him.
I'll just
I
say
wonder
there
if
was-
John
there was
Bean
a- there
only
was a scene
signs one
There was a
season
scene that
contracts.
reminded me of Game of Thrones. There was a scene.
I asked
but
Rob
Sean Bean
who
was
the
on the
female
Sean Bean was
equivalent of Sean
basically
Bean
the
was.
the
And they
Joffrey
said
part.
Sean Bean is the male equivalent of Michelle Rodriguez.
Why? 'Cause-
What?
Why? Michelle Rodriguez.
Michelle Rodriguez apparently dies in everything too. She's like getting that reputation like Sean Bean.
Well, I don't
Died
think
in
she didn't die in Planet
Avatar.
Terror. If you ever seen Grindhouse, she didn't die in Planet Terror. I don't
No, she
think.
didn't.
Was in
She
Planet
lived
Terror?
through like 9 Fast and Furious movies.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
I
that's
thought she
it.
like died and came back.
She did. die
Fast and
come
Furious
back.
movies
Oh.
aren't movies though, so whatever.
That's true. That's true.
Michelle Rodriguez apparently put on some weight, is what the first Google search that I'm looking at came up with. Or it was a very unflattering picture. It popped up. I wasn't prepared for it. Like, oh, Michelle Rodriguez from Fast and Furious. It's like, oh, I remember who this is now. And then the first picture that came up was a unflattering photograph. I was like,
That
oh,
ate Michelle Rodriguez. It wasn't her.
That's tough. What else? Who
Primal.
Brian-
I watched
Wait,
Primal. I
Alex,
watched
Alex,
Primal.
did we make it all the way through the Thomas Vu article? Like, have we put that to bed yet? Or
Yeah,
was there,
I
like,
think
one
it's
last tidbit?
kind of. I think that's kind of done.
Let's see.
there?
But I'm not running the stream.
They talked about this doofus from USC, Borquez. Thomas has consistently demonstrated the ability to scale narrative worlds into global entertainment franchises.
Bullshit,
That sounds
right?
like it was
If
written
all he
by
did was
AI.
create like 3 of the characters that the TV show talked about, and he got a credit for it, then that's completely fake.
I also don't think League of Legends is what I would describe as a narrative world.
That's also fair.
I also like just because you've had one successful season of a television show does not mean you've consistently demonstrated an ability.
Yeah.
And since he probably wasn't involved with either,
I was gonna
Yes.
say, was he credited with season 2 at all, or
No.
just season
He
1?
was not.
Okay.
Oh, so here,
questionable-
this makes it really easy. What's a character that basically was in season 1 but wasn't in season 2?
Tom Maryland.
No, for Arcane.
Oh,
I don't
Arcane.
remember.
I don't know.
It's
I
been a
didn't
minute
watch that
since I've
show.
seen that.
So, yeah.
I mean,
Anyways,
like a whole
we-
ton of characters all got killed at the end of Arcane season 1, right?
Oh yeah, like the kids. and
Yes,
stuff.
I,
Well, there.
Is,
So,
is it,
but
is it worth
Vander when he
watching?
comes back,
Vander
but
dies, yeah,
it's
comes back.
Milo and Klegger. So maybe he had credit for those two, and then some of the villains that got off that weren't that impressive. Anyways, I think we've established that
But going back to Arcane, is it worth watching? I haven't watched it.
season 2, no.
No, not
But
season
season
2.
one?
Season 1 is cool.
Season 1, 100%.
I'm not going to
Season-
watch it. Then if it's going to be one of
No.
those season 1 is syndrome, where it's good.
No,
and then
no,
they
no,
make
no.
it shit, I'm not gonna watch
Season
it.
1 has a nice kind of full, complete story. It's just like end it there and just be like, all right, so we ended at the end of Empire. Don't care.
yeah, it's one of those things. Season 1 was also pretty mid.
Kind of watching it.
I heard you say that. I heard you say that.
Yeah, Dan and I may disagree on
And
this one.
technically,
I think we
Mexican
will.
hated that. Alan. Cheers to Alan.
Yep.
But I did love season 1, and I don't think it was basically dependent on the fact that everything else coming out at the time was AIDS. I liked the 3-episode arcs. I liked kind of what they were doing, and it seemed honestly like they put in a shit ton of effort into season 1. Season 2, I think they got rushed and they were like deer in the headlights, and they just didn't have enough time to prep that. Like that happens more than you'd think with people trying to start a story. Granted, starting a story is easier than writing the full 3 acts or 5 acts or however you want to do it. And usually why the first act or the first story is the strongest is because it took years of slaving over to kind of get there. And then once you got there and they green light your season 2 or they approve your second novel, you don't have the same 10 years of preparatory work or refinement to get it to the same level.
But how many years was in between when the two shows came out? Wasn't it like 2 years or something?
It was about 3, but I'm just pointing this out, being like Tolkien wrote all of Lord of the Rings in one go, right? Him and his son Christopher, who was also fucking boss, right? 10 years or more.
Yeah, sir.
Doing back and forth, and when that all came out, it was all written. Right?
Yeah,
that's a huge difference towards like every other serial that you have out there.
Yeah.
Always has been, always will be. People who basically write a first act and really slave over a first act and get that published, get that out. The follow-up is usually shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of season 1 of Arcane, because I didn't rewatch it when I watched season 2. But my recollection was that season 1 had a like much more emotionally, I don't know, profound kind of arc that I remember like actually, caring a fair amount about like the relationships and the characters. Season 2, I feel like they hung a whole lot on like that one girl from like the noble family, but she was in the police force now, and like
that
her like relationship, her like relationship
Cupcake.
with the other girl, and then like the guy who was like the building stuff, and it's like none of those characters were compelling. I can't remember much about any of them, even though I've seen that show much more recently. I feel like the original season, granted it was like kind of Oliver Twist plus like cyber weapons, but like the original season I thought was just like a lot more, I don't know, pathos to it. Like it just had a lot more substance. And season 2, I just remember not really caring a whole lot about it. I mean, like, one character's like mom shows up and you're just like, oh, she's
I forgot about her.
Sassy black
She's
woman
creepy.
who's a boss.
Like
you're just
another
like,
sexy
like,
black lady.
Like
with bigger biceps than Alex.
Yeah, she was jacked. She was fucking ripped.
She made me think of the Kunari from
Dragon Age.
From Dragon Age. She's like a female member of the Coon.
I was expecting her to fucking pull a barf for misgendering someone.
See? All right, so there you go. She
So season 1 of Arcane had the what I jokingly refer to with when I'm needling Tech-Mex as the Brandon Sanderson problem, where he makes the wrong character the main character. Like if you've read the first Mistborn book, you're like, wait, Kelsier was way cooler than Vin. Like, why did you write this book about her when he's around? And I feel like Arcane season 1, the two dads, there's Silco and I'm blanking on the guys, Vander, were easily the most interesting characters. So it's like, why is Vin the main character? Why is
V? Yeah.
V? Jesus, it's V and Vin. Like,
no, it's Vi. It's Vi and it's Jinx.
Yeah, but Vin is the one in Mistborn. So it's Vi and Vin.
Which one's gayer?
Vi is very, very gay. Vin falls in love with Sanderson's self-insert.
That's also pretty gay.
Yeah.
Wait, now I'm thinking this through. Holy shit.
Yeah, I win.
So in Mistborn, the main gal falls in love with his self-insert. Yep. In The Wheel of Time, he makes Pavara, some random ass bitch, into a main character in the last book so that she can fall in love with his self-insert. And then in Mistborn, he has Yasna fall in love with his self-insert.
What about The Way of Kings?
That's Stormlight. That's Yasna.
Yeah.
Yasna's a Mistborn
Don't
too?
know.
He said Mistborn a second time.
I meant Stormlight Archives.
Yeah.
I don't care swear I'm not reading it, dude.
I'm with Lady D.
All right. Who fell in love with his self insert in let's see. Was it the Reckoners? And
you guys presume I even read?
I ain't reading that shit.
That was like the kids thing, and then let's see. You got Warbreaker. Was there a fall in love with self insert there? We need to dig into this.
I think we need to change our topics because Brian is on his phone being like, "Pips is boring me to fucking death."
Hey, have you guys read anything good?
Yeah, have you guys read my novel?
I need to read the rest of it.
I'm gonna say yes to Dane's question and no to Balefire's question.
Ouch.
I want to read the rest of Dane's novel. Is it
We should
finished,
have
right?
it. I gave Alex like a full copy of it.
I've got it.
Unless he got like to
okay.
the end of it, and we're like, "Where's the rest of it?" I'm like, "Well, it's all the first acts, right? So it's like it's not complete."
No, because the one I read, I think like you were only done like 4 of the stories.
Yeah, I'm up to the full 5, so you find out the
Okay.
whole murder mystery of it. Like you should have the copy, and it's more like you need more. Like it takes me time to write this stuff. I'm like,
Get on it.
I have to like become independently wealthy and quit my job to like write full time because wine is expensive.
Your book was quite good. I look forward to reading more of it.
Pips, just so you know, you gave me a bunch of good constructive criticism, and a main one about like I didn't buy this character because he was so inconsistent, like through other people's perspectives. I'm like, yeah, I kind of did that character. I did the Baron kind of wrong because he was positive in one and then he turned into an asshole in others. And I came up with a great solution for it. So I have some dialogue to rewrite and some fucking slapping.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd not buy that. I mean, some people put a mask on when it's
right. But it was
another mask on when another person. So like, I'm nice to Will, but I mean the Pips. You know.
There you go.
Yeah. But I had a good thing where it's basically, if I write this more sympathetic, if I write him more kind of to how he was earlier introduced, he could actually give a pretty good life lesson to my Eleanor character, basically being like, you criticize me for what my choices are in life, and you think that other house would be any better? You only rise to my level if you are willing to do the evil and pretend to be good about it.
So, well, I do actually want to see kind of how you try to harmonize it a little bit. But Brian, to your point, the feedback that I gave was not that I didn't buy it. The feedback that I gave was that I felt that it left the reader unsure about what the actual, like who the actual character was. Whereas I think what you should have seen is you should have seen different people's view of him and be like, okay, like this person thinks he's evil because their view, this person, but you as the reader who gets to read all of them should kind of have an idea of like what the real person represented behind all those views is. And I didn't think that you got to that. I thought that you were left being like, okay, so he's not really any of these things, but what does that make him? And it made it hard to, I guess, sympathize with how everything falls out for the character, because you're like, am I supposed to think this guy was a good dude who was done poorly, or was he a villain that I'm supposed to cheer for when he dies? And I think that the reader should be able to have either one of those two choices. The reader should be able to experience that, and that was kind of the point that I was making. But either way, I
think he's not a point of view character. This character.
No. It's. But he interacts with all the different POVs that kind of come through. So, but anyways, I've got a long. I gave this book out to a number, like everybody on the stream, and then like a number of people in chat or whatever have read through it and given me kind of beta reader feedback, which is fucking awesome. It's still super early days, and I've committed, guys. Like, you guys are my friends, so you'll get to read the drafts as they come and whatnot. But I don't want this published until it's done. So it's going to be a decade or more.
So 15 years from now, which one of us gets to come out and say that Lanfear actually was alive the whole time?
Fuck you. I'm not going to drink myself to death in 15 years. It's either going to be 3 or never.
YOLO. There you go. Set some
Exactly.
goals.
Anyways, I got Doll saying, like, get back to writing right now, quit your job, gamble it all. It's not really a gamble. I could kind of retire.
As if you're not independently wealthy right now.
I kind of am.
But it's all in Canadian Monopoly dollars.
That's
so, like,
exactly what it is. It's fucking Monopoly money, and I have to put money into work because, like, I'll get carried that way. So
sure, the number looks really impressive, but I mean, it comes in weird colors. Like it's.
At least we don't call our money the dong like they do in Vietnam, but it's kind of like that, right? We're just like, fuck yeah, I'm rich. Oh wait, those are in dongs.
I'll read your book, Dane, right after I read Robert Jordan.
Wait, you didn't finish yet?
No, I'm reading Wheel of Time.
Boot him from the chat.
Get out. You know what?
I kid.
I gotta get through Crossroads of Twilight. It's been taking me like.
Yeah, I know it's tough.
I can't believe it. Like I had this New Year's resolution 2025 that I was gonna finish.
We knew you weren't gonna fucking make it.
Yeah,
all you have to know is that he was earlier talking about, reading the history of the Catholic Church when he's supposed to be reading.
This is so boring. Whoa, wait a second. The Council of Nicaea. What's going on here?
Well, they put together the Bible. Who cares?
He's over here. All right. What did this other Greek guy who I can't pronounce his name say on this very philosophical topic?
Like
Page
pseudo
turn.
Dionysus.
And the sun?
Yeah, I'll be honest, dude. You are at the lowest point in the series.
Yeah.
You are like it's all going up from there. Once you get through
I know.
What is it? Elaine's a day in the life of Elaine's meeting calendar.
Elaine did not have her bath, so she tried to get back into the bath water. The bath water is cold, so now she is getting dressed. Elaine.
All I gotta say is you two boys, Brian and Pips. When I sent you guys the novel, and you guys were like saying like feedback or whatnot, and you're like, I'd like to see myself in it. I wrote you two boys into my fucking series.
Oh no!
Excellent.
Oh no!
I wrote you boys in. You know what you guys are.
You gave my character special needs, right? You gave my character like attention deficit disorder, didn't you?
Are you guys guards?
No, I made them generals.
Oh, sick.
Nice.
Yeah,
look at me like
it was an interesting part. It's all discovery writing, and I'm going through, and I'm basically okay. It's a dinner meeting, and my Eleanor character is like saying this and that, and like the two guys at the back of the room, they're actually the ones who like plot the wars for the other side, right? And they're like, "Bitch makes a good point," but it's like, well, who are those
Sir Arlen was, hung like Pips. Actually, is how that.
Who are these cats? And it's like, well, General Harding, he won essentially what is a chess tournament as like a child. At like, there's this big open chess tournament that the like main lord does, and like as a 10-year-old, he fucking like wins everything. And then from the point, like the lord is basically like, all right, you're coming working for me. And this is like a strategy master. And he plots battles and he sees all the contingencies and he does all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, great. Okay, so that's who that is. What about that other marshal? They're like, well, that guy knows everything there is to know about soldiering. He knows how to like disguise a camp so that the campfire isn't seen. Or if he wants it to be seen to like inflate his numbers, make sure all his soldiers have like 3 or 4 or 5 camps. He knows what trees to cut down for what type of smoke and what doesn't smoke. He knows this, he knows that. He knows everything there is to know about the soldier's life. And the combination of the two talents makes them basically an unstoppable tandem. That's how I wrote you guys.
That's
nice. That's phenomenal.
Yeah. That's cool.
So I thought that would be kind of cool. And anyway, their names are derivatives of yours, not like Marshall Poriel O'Form, but like
Change it.
Something
It
else.
has to be that.
But-
That's actually
No.
it needs to be that now.
It doesn't. It doesn't. But
Did I ever tell you my last name? And not
yeah, I know what it is, but there are
It's
no
some-
Polacks
it's some
in my
Polak
world.
nonsense.
Shut up.
It has 4 skis in it. Like it's just ridiculous.
So I went to the optometrist the other day, and it was written on the top line.
Polak?
No, his last name. You know,
And
you
Max,
sit down-
you're asking, did
when
I
you
make
sit
the
down in
hug
the
like
chair
Sir
and-
Arlen? I did not. That didn't come up in the book yet. And it probably won't.
Yet.
It's gonna be just a note on the next revision. Giant dong for general? Question mark? Exclamation mark?
Author's note: if and when this becomes adapted.
Yeah, exactly. If Marshall
Must
Harding
have.
needs a sigil, it'll be like a 10-inch dong. It won't be. It'll be
But
like a stallion. It'll be a stallion for you, bud.
With
All
a
right,
huge
it'll be a
dong.
big
The
fucking
stallion
stallion.
It'll be a huge tower with 2 weirdly shaped domes.
It's not the
A
white
tower with 2 mounds.
Little
Maybe
a
that'll
little,
be Brian's sigil.
A little garden near the base with some shrubbery.
Exactly. The green garden tower with
There you
the
go.
2 apiaries, the two beehives to either side of the tower.
Oh man.
I like it. Yeah.
Like Cave of the Mound. in Wisconsin.
Are those pubes? No, those are just bees buzzing around the base there.
Oh my god. Cave of
It's
the
still-
Mounds in
it's-
Wisconsin has like these 2 like, you know, hills, and there's a little mount, like the cave in the middle. It's horrible. It's so bad. Like Wisconsin, what's going on, guys? Anyway, speaking
Anyways,
of like,
chat, if anyone's interested in reading my novel, and I know you and trust you, and you want to try it out, if you do a good job, I might write you into the story because I'm always in need of characters. I might kill you off. I might be like nice to you, and like
Bitsy, oh my goodness.
I
was like,
killed my own fucking dog.
the
in this
paw,
novel.
the paw.
Yeah, I know.
That was
That
sad.
was pretty brutal.
Yeah.
It is pretty brutal, but at the same time, it's a fitting tribute. And
Yeah.
I already wrote Ollie into the story. Different night.
Aw.
I think he's also going to die.
No.
He's a guy, not a dog, but he's a dick.
Speaking of dicks, I've read the Fallon.
Oh, I thought you were going to
book.
say something like you threw it at Alex.
No, I just have my bookcase
Speaking of
over
dicks,
there, and I'm like, I'm reading all of the Robert Jordan non-Wheel of Time things. Can you grab them for me? They have great covers, like this one. I don't know if you could see it, but this is clearly
bit
like
down.
this is Rand right here, and that like might be Perrin.
Wait, which book is that? Whoa.
This
Written
is
as
the Fallon Pride.
Oh.
Yeah, this one's really cool. I feel like this one has got the Robert Jordan like self-insert because there's a guy named Robert in it, and this guy's a total Chad, and he's like beating up pirates and fighting like in the war
Just
of
like he did in real
1812.
life.
So wait,
Yeah.
is that a pseudonym of a pseudonym, basically?
Yeah, so I guess
Reagan
the story
O'Neill
with
is a
these,
pseudonym
yeah.
of-
So the story of these books was that Robert Jordan was trying to get published, and this is how he met his wife Harriet. She's an editor, and she was writing for these kind of like imprint that did like historical romance trash.
Are these the bodice rippers?
Yeah.
Yes.
They're awesome. Like, okay, so there is absolutely some absolutely ridiculous sex scenes in it. Like, he has no idea how 18th century clothes work. Like, he's gonna think, oh yes, I have stays and I have like all of the skirts and everything. I'm just gonna rip off my clothes. And I'm like, no, that's not how it is. Like, people didn't wear underwear. You could just, flip up your skirt, but I don't know. Some of it's kind of ridiculous, but
Back
what's
in the
really
good old days, as they say.
the good old days, just easy access. You're not wearing like small clothes or anything like that. Like we do
So
now.
is that where that's where the descriptions of the dresses kind of stems from?
Actually, it doesn't.
Could be.
Not
Really?
in this one. It's just like like
Doll, I
having done-
got you, bud.
Yeah, having done historical reenactment, the way he describes people wearing clothes in this is like, no, this is not it. Like, but oh yeah, like Liberty Valance. Yeah, I actually have some period correct like bloomers, and they didn't have a crotch because if you were, I was from a Civil War costume, so if you were wearing all the skirts and you had a hoop skirt, you just kind of you would go over a chamber pot, and that's how you went to the bathroom because you couldn't take it off. But anyway, we're talking about the books and. They're fun. I really enjoyed them.
I don't want to stop on this either, like at all. Okay, go.
Just go. Yeah, I like the books. They're so fun. And what's really cool about them is they all kind of take part in Charleston. And Robert Jordan just has an absolute love for the history of his city, and he knows it very well. And he knows military history really well. He knows maritime history. And when you get around away from the retarded, stupid romance stuff, it's like, it's a really good story and it's fun reading about the historical stuff. I thought like the historical stuff in the first book is better than the second one. This one's like the Rev War. So you're doing Revolutionary War. You do run into some like famous figures and stuff like that. And there's just, it's like kind of like a blood feud between these two guys, and it carries on with their sons in the next book. And I have yet to find the third book, but I'm sure I'll find it somewhere. But it's good.
So if my wife shamefully is into romantasy, would this be a way that I could try and lead her into real books?
I don't know. I haven't read Romantasy. I can't stomach it. It's too AO3 bullshit. I don't want to read it.
I'm happy to say that my next novel, like stuff that you guys haven't read, is like anti-romantasy.
I thought you were going to say that you were really going to take on.
No. I have a sex scene coming up, but it's like the most awkward fucking cringe sex scene imaginable.
Like what was it, Throbbing Peak Mask or something from like
No, it's like a deflowering scene.
Oh boy. Oh yeah,
like,
there's like so many like virgin
in
sex
pitch
scenes.
blackness because she ain't hot and she's just like yeah. But it's deliberately done that way. It's basically like, oh, you like fantasy, you like romantasy, read this, I dare you.
So on a scale of sex igloo to where are we?
We're beneath the sex igloo because there's actually some description and it's not that hot.
Are you like talking about sex igloo like Wheel of Time?
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm just saying it's just like
as opposed to the other sex
a lot later, like okay, whatever. Rand's like, well, we should get back. I'm like, no, dude, your dick's fucking red because you like
pulled out.
Well, you should have. Like he ran out on it. Like it's gross, but it's done that deliberately. It's gonna make you guys cringe.
Okay, can't wait.
You really can.
Is this like the same series as your first one?
No. This is the follow-up. The first one's meant to be like, okay, good. I can't wait to like read the next one. The next one's just basically like, all right, I don't like this character anyways. And then we go on to the next one.
Yeah, I also I'm almost like I have like some Conan.
Doll's looking forward to reading it. Like, pull out the chat, you fucking guys. No, wait, he wrote that before I was no, he wrote that recently. Yeah. Worst fucking sex scene ever in literature. That's gonna be my epitaph.
I don't know, dude. Like
Dane, ladies
Samuel
man.
Tarly, like that's hard to beat that.
I was gonna say George R. R. Martin had some really bad ones.
No, I'm giving him a run for his money.
Oh, you know what I also read that was really good was Dream.
Not that I have brothers and sisters fucking, but like.
Oh, that's in the second book of this. Oh my god!
Like, wait! What? Okay. Are you saying George R. R. Martin ripped off fucking Robert Jordan with like incest scenes?
When was this published? Let me see. I think this was
guaranteed published. It was like pre-88.
1981.
Yeah.
Oh.
Incest is best, except it's not.
Yeah, it's kind of.
All
Yeah,
right,
and it's
Dane
totally
is converting
not
to
good.
Islam. You heard it here first.
That was how I was going to end the stream. Basically, like I also found religion, and you guys
You
would be
live
all
in
proud.
Canada.
You would be all proud of me because like I gave up drinking. And then I was going to basically follow that up with, I found religion. And then I was going to sign off with Al-Salam Alaikum.
No, I was going to say you said you gave up drinking and are considering religion, and Tex-Mex just knocked on your door.
Or are you
but I mean,
telling
your
us
your
the
prime
period
minister,
wanted Jesus?
your prime minister would be proud of you, Dane. That's
Yeah, Eid al-Mubarak, the like massive Canadian holiday that it is.
Yeah, I was gonna
Every
say
fucking Canadian politician's like, happy Eid. And we're just like, what the fuck are you talking about? We look online. Oh, wait, it's a crescent moon tonight? What?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like Persian New Year or something.
I think it's the end of Ramadan. So all of a sudden, all the Muslims can eat. But then you find out, wait a second, they could eat so long as the sun wasn't up. And you're like, the fucking sun comes up at like 8 in the morning and it goes down at like 5:30. How the fuck is this hard?
I think they have to go off of Mecca time.
I don't think they do.
Because that's a whole thing for ones that are like up above the Arctic Circle and stuff like that. Like it's well,
no,
okay.
I'm pretty sure that basically the
it's-
rules are if you're like a little bit outside of any band, like there are exceptions. You just call yourself a merchant, which is basically like, I work in trade. All right, you can eat whatever you want.
The real thing though is
I've met
that
like 7 Muslims in my life, and they're all like this.
The real thing though is that it's like, all right, you're gonna have a Thanksgiving dinner at 7 in the morning before sunrise, and then you're gonna have a Thanksgiving dinner. It's like,
You're
if
really
you look at
not.
the number of Google
You're not
searches
gonna
that
eat
come
a
up for
turkey.
how to lose weight after Ramadan is pretty impressive.
I could see it.
Yep. Anywho,
Without a nice Christmas ham, I don't think anything's a good holiday. That's all I'll say.
There you go. Well, on that note, we've been going for an hour and a half. Is there anything anybody wants to knock out and talk about real quick?
Well, chat. Let's
Dane
go
needs
through
to
chat
plug his
here.
March
Really.
Madness.
Oh, that's right, we do.
All right. If anyone in chat here hasn't seen March Madness on on the Discord, there's like an extra channel for it. It's under fun because it is kind of fun. The thing is, what I've noticed is like the first fucking 100 selections have like a ton of votes, and then everyone's just like, "Holy shit! This keeps going. This keeps going. This keeps going." And there are a bunch of people who click the channel and it sends them to the bottom message. And at the bottom message, they'll like see my sign was like, hey, go to the first message here, go to like a quarter here, go to like half here or 3/4 there. But anyways, the total amount of votes seem to be clustered around those pinned messages. Basically being like, you guys are all fucking lazy and you don't want to go through and read 1,024 fucking selections to do.
Wow. Shocking.
Shocking. The issue is like my whole scheme here is basically I got to take your vote tallies because the like positive votes is going to determine the seating for the next round, right? So I want it to be kind of even, and I don't want it to be like, hey, this one got like a ton of fucking positive votes just because it was top of the line, right? And this one didn't because it was middle. So I might have to do percentages because you fucking assholes are lazy. But anyways, go to the Discord. If you haven't done it already, go to the fun section. If you don't see it, check your settings and make sure it's a channel you're subscribed to. All you got to do is basically say, yeah, these were shitty. 3 of the 4. And the one you don't for is like the least shitty. That's the first round. And we're going to keep this going for like ages because fuck March Madness. This is going to extend into freaking October. Based on how this is going. Because the next round is going to... The next one is going to be best like 2 out of 3, and then we're going to do best 3 out of 4 again, and best 2 out of 3, and then I'll have enough data because you assholes don't want to like give me consistent numbers across. I have to do 4 rounds of this shit, so I have good total percentage data in order to seed the 256 worst moments of the show without having to do another fucking stream with everyone. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look at this.
Steve.
Thanks, Steve.
Where in the Discord is it, by the way?
1,000.
It's under fun.
It's under fun.
If it's not under fun, check your channels and roles.
Fun.
On the Discord.
March Madness 2026. There it is. Oh my god.
1,024 moments.
Let's see.
There's some repetition, but I'll chalk that up to Staple Bow. He did most of it.
I feel like we're gonna do a quick run through. Oh my god, how long is this?
That's a lot.
It's 1,024 moments. It literally takes you about 17 minutes to scroll the entire thing down.
All right.
You gonna pop it up?
Be like 16 teams or something.
This is a lot of stuff here. This is
yeah, I know. It was effort.
Also, I apparently just had Dane. No, I didn't have Dane blocked. No, I'm just.
All right.
That's a lot.
So, preliminary round. Do we have Alana jumping over the fireball, Logain's cage not having a bottom, Bane and Shion beating up Evienda, or Rand say we're gonna leave now?
All right. So you vote for 3, and the one you don't vote for is the worst. So you're picking the best 3 out of 4 or the worst 3 out of 4.
Okay.
I'm confused.
Voting for 3. Okay, so I voted to leave off Logain's cage not having a bottom.
Wait, so you don't choose the best one of the 4, you choose the best 3 of the 4?
You vote for the
vote for the worst moment.
You're voting for the you mean the best? The best
No, you vote for the worst moment. So if you don't think that Logain not having the bottom on his cage is terrible, although it's kind of funny, like it's like, oh, I've only watched this show like once, and I'm going back to season 1. I'm like, hey, why doesn't Logain just tip his cage over and step out of it? Yeah, it's a shitty fucking moment. Is it going to be the worst? No. Could it? No. Is it better than the other 3 it's up against? Maybe.
I forgot about Pern not carrying Uno.
I'm gonna go get Uno, and then it like just forgets.
Gosh, I really want to vote for all of these and some of them. It's really
the White Cloaks beating the crap out of the Tinkers is easily the best part of the show.
Yeah.
I know. It's like, is that one that you vote for because it's the best, or
you technically vote not it because it's the best.
But the problem is, I want it to advance.
Right.
That's the eternal question.
I love that the numbers are all ticking up because everyone who's watching this stream is like, ah, shit, I'll go do my homework. I'll go do my White Cloak homework.
Oh, Alan and Moraine completely giving up on finding the boys is hilarious.
That was good.
I think that moment shows up 7 times in this, though. There's a bit of redundancy between me and Staple Bow.
Okay.
All right, yeah, this is definitely homework assignment for all of you guys. Make sure that you go out there and knock these things out.
I don't think I've been on the Band of the Red Hand for over a year.
I'm trying to stay off the internet, honestly.
It's probably good for mental health.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like
it's a struggle.
My mental health has
that's
improved
bad.
drastically in the last year, so maybe that's
awesome.
Yeah, but that's just because you talked to me.
Yeah. Although I do think Trip is probably going to rejoin Band of the Red Hand just so she could vote on all this.
Nice.
She's not. She left the band, the Red Hand. Really?
Yeah, she does that from time to time.
Who the fuck
Oh.
is Leon?
What?
Oh,
Wait,
that's her
what?
husband.
Oh yeah, you're talking about
Yeah,
the Aiel
yeah.
making out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good scene, wasn't it? Here's my wife, old lady number 2, gonna make out with the other wife.
Oh, that was gross.
I'll be
Yeah,
honest,
it
the
was.
Eye of the World getting mentioned like in the middle of episode 7 was pretty elite.
Yeah, that was good.
It's staple bro right there.
Currencies. Yeah. Alrighty. Dane, this is quite the homework.
Yeah, homework, babe.
It's you know when you scroll down like this, bud, and you're like, hey, I'm halfway. Just scroll down to like 80%. No, you're nowhere close.
All right.
It
What's
says ban at the end. Like, what are we doing?
Steve did a 3-hour stream and he got like not even a quarter of the way.
Oh no.
Wow.
I did watch that.
Yeah, he was like distracted though from like side things and whatnot. It's tough.
I remember the actor that played Rourke. He was pretty much. He should have been Lan, in my opinion.
Yeah. Maybe.
Would have been better than what we got.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but that's a real low bar.
Yeah.
It really was.
Yeah. Okay, baby cat. We should
Yeah.
just do this later.
All right. I'm
Shall we end the stream?
Too bad
Yeah.
they didn't have. Too bad they didn't have the shaving scene moment.
Wait,
The
what?
the shaving comment that Rourke and Lan make. Too bad they
Oh my
didn't get to
God.
see that.
Or Melindra. Oh my god.
Melindra.
Her made up backstory. Don't get me started, you guys. I'm tired.
So
I've
wait,
had a long day.
Wait.
Melindra was in the show. Melindra.
Wait, are we
was
back
from-
up on the stream or are we just looking at this background here, Alex? What the hell are you doing?
I don't know. What did you
We're
do?
on the. I think we're on the background.
Ugh. Hang on. Let me figure
Alex,
this out.
Alex is like on the stream, and he just.
So I'm trying to remember. So Melindra was from Malkier or something.
Yeah.
In the show.
Malkier that
So,
fell
well, I
into
know
the
that
shadow.
in the book she was just some random bitch. That's like, hey,
She was an Aiel trying to
Dark
She was
get
just
plowed.
random. She was a Shido maiden who stayed with the maidens because Randall Thor said the maidens carry his honor.
Mhm.
Right? So those are the only Shido who basically stayed loyal to Rand. But this one decided, hey, Matt, fuck me.
And she was
And
the
like,
dark friend too.
yeah, at the end. And she had a dagger with golden bees in it and was going to stab Matt with it for some reason. Probably because Samael wanted that to happen. But Matt felt bad for 5 days because he like hucked a dagger, killed Melindra, and then he was off to like chubby tavern maids.
Mhm. Yeah, I saw
And
this
then,
one.
Later, slaver queens. You know, just.
Well, there was an old queen in between.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
like
she's
he
already
got
she's dead
gradually
in my-
towards that.
She's dead in my read now. She dead.
And in fairness, Tuon was black, so he was actually pro-diversity. Pips, you racist?
I saw this one on Wetlander Humor. Had me dying.
I don't get it.
I'll be honest, that was a great moment, the Great Hunt. I love that. I love that book.
It's phenomenal.
There's how to explain.
I want to read. Can I read that book again?
Yeah.
And not
If
read
you
the
want.
not read the rest of the series and just like
Dude,
pretend
You
it
can
ends.
start out like
pretend
it,
ends-
if it
pretend
gets you
ends
through
there.
it. Although, but
Like
like,
that's
I
a book
think
I'm
you're
willing
gonna,
to reread. That's a book I'm.
you're
willing
gonna
to read.
like Knife of Dreams. I
Yes,
think.
you are.
Brian,
Brian,
you
you
in
are.
the chat that was saying Knife of Dreams is slow.
Somebody said that.
Yeah.
I don't buy it.
Knife
love
of
that.
Dreams is like, yeah, we're back, boys.
Last,
we're
Robert Jordan's
Yeah,
swan
that's
The
song.
issue I had with Knife of Dreams was my expectations of it. I'll fully admit that. I thought like this was a penultimate book. I thought this one and then one more and it's over. And I was still waiting for bigger revelations. But like in hindsight, reading it, and especially the final chapters, pardon me, with Matt's war, Dirty Wages, this is what's fucking awesome about it, Brian. If you like the Rodel Esmeralda campaign stuff from the prologues, the last little bit, if
that
you
was my
thought
favorite
like
part of that's been my favorite part of the book so far.
right, and probably Winter's Heart too, like the Rodel Esmeralda stuff, and then like the back half, well not half, the back like 5 chapters of Knife of Dreams is basically Matt planning the ultimate war.
Okay.
So, Brian, what chapter are you on exactly in Crossroads?
I am on. I got it right here. I am on chapter 13, High Seats.
Oh shit, dude!
Oh
God.
So she's right now. She's getting dressed, and she just found out that Thailand.
Story of Crossroads is
not
Twilight.
Thailand.
It's
Not
actually
Thailand. Sorry, not Thailand. Dylan came back with like 4 of the heads of the houses, and she's
And
like,
they're all
yes.
kids.
She's like, I didn't get that far yet, but yeah. So, but yeah, she's like, yes, I got 4. I got 4, and I'm just like, how much more am I going to read this of just her getting dressed? Like,
and since you watch the show, you know when you see a bunch of kids come up, you're just waiting for a red wedding scene, right?
Oh fuck! No, the bigger issue is basically you're reading this and you're like, didn't Rand conquer Camelin in like the 5th book? Why are we on this on the 10th? That's the big fucking issue.
Or like
I'm kind of sick
Elaine...
of. I'll be honest. I'm kind of sick of Camelin. I'm sick of Kyrian. I want to see the other kingdoms.
I've got some good news for you if you're sick of Camelin.
I am sick of Camelin. I'm sick of Kyrian. I would have rather seen more of Tyr. Like I was actually expecting to go back to Tyr. You know, being set up from the show Rising. You know, when he puts Kalendor down, he's like, "I'm going to come back," and I'm going to come back, and he doesn't. He ends up sending what's his name,
Narishma.
If you like
Indian named guy.
How about more the Black Tower? That's not Andoril. Brandon Sanderson.
So, Brian, I'm gonna let you look at something here, and it's a rough one. So you are here.
Yeah.
So you have an Elaine chapter, a Dark Friend chapter, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 Egwene chapters.
No, the Saran chapter is not a Dark Friend. That's like her opponent. Alenia Saran, and then
Hanlon's
so that's like
friend, isn't he?
Yeah, Hanlon is, but the first one isn't. But that's a 12,000 word chapter, which is fucking insanely long for shit you don't give a shit about.
Yeah.
Well, I felt that chapter 12, the bargain, that chapter, the bath chapter, was never going to end. Like I'd read a couple of pages, and I'd
just
fall asleep. Then I'd read like another half a page, and then I'd fall asleep. It's helped me with my sleep schedule. I'll be honest.
I'll be honest, dude. You do not have a reprieve until chapter 24. Like,
is that where Rand finally comes back into the mix? And
yes,
kind of,
like,
sort of.
But
you have to like go through Cadsuane for like half of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, right. This section right here.
I'm feeling like
chapter 9 to 23 is just...
I actually didn't mind chapters 9 and 10. Chapter 9 was with Fael, and she ends up getting caught and punished.
He didn't mind a Fael chapter.
Let's
just hear that.
I was okay with that. I was okay with that. I was okay with that because she gets caught and she gets strapped down and she gets betrayed by what's her name, Galena. So I'm like, okay, fine. I'm like, fine, okay, Galena is bad. Okay, good. So
all right, but
I know what happens to her in Knife and Dreams.
The scene with the Aiel prisoners with Perrin, that happens later in this book, right?
Mm-hmm. So I think where Perrin just discovers the massive encampment that the Shido are, and they're like, we're fucked.
I'm not going to spoil anything.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
These Perrin Ibera chapters that come at towards the end of the book, I think were meant to be the emotional climax of this one. But as I said before, it's like you have Do Mice Wells. You kind of got to escalate from something like that in order for it to actually resonate.
Yeah, I know the battle's going to happen in Night of Dreams.
Yeah, the battle does happen, but like it's these more subtle moments.
And I know he's going to try and make an alliance with a certain invading force.
I know.
From
I know. I'm just saying
that
Robert Jordan, what he thought was the scene that hits emotionally, it doesn't.
So there's a chapter. So there's a moment in The Great Hunt where they're in Toman Head or something, and they're like, we're waiting for like the descendants of Arthur Hawkwing or something, and the Sean Chair like, you're waiting for the wrong people or something like that. Can you explain that to me? Can you explain that one to me? Yeah. There's a moment where the Sean Chan punished a group for a town for waiting for the wrong people. And I'm trying to understand that. Because is it the Sean Chan, the descendants of Arthur Hawkwing?
It's the leaders of Falma, the Watchers on the Waves or something like that, right? Like they think that they're looking for somebody to return, and then essentially the Sean Chan come back, and they don't acknowledge them as coming back. And so it's like, who did you think you were waiting for? And so they go through and they kill them all because they were faithless to their oaths and they failed to recognize the return when it happened. Is that what you're talking about?
I guess.
All the leaders of Falma.
Why? Because they attacked them?
They were probably
why was that judgment set on them? Because they attacked them?
No, they were waiting for the Dragon Reborn. Right, because that's what the prophecy is. It's like under the Watchers, like that's what the Watchers are looking for, is Rand's battle in the sky. So when the Sean Chan show up and get all uppity, they're like, "What? We aren't good enough for you?" And the Watchers over the waves are like, "No, you're kind of not. Because when did you have your sky battle, bitch?"
Sorry, Zach. I gave up alcohol among other things for Lent. So.
I didn't. I was sober for 7 months until I saw that they were doing an animated show.
They're not doing an animated show.
They're not doing an animated show. You're drinking for nothing.
They're doing an animated show for like years now.
Fucking Thomas Vu. Or is his name Vu Thomas now?
Oh, could be.
I say we call him Vu Thomas because I mixed him up just now.
That's right.
That's fair.
Yeah, you're gonna have to hit this guy up on like Instagram and just see like what the deal was.
You should hit him up and be like, hey, did you really develop that Rand al'Thor concept image with like a ton of animators behind you? Or did you go on Grok or ChatGPT? Or maybe this guy used Claude. Maybe this guy used like the third AI that no one uses except like other people. And like that's a Claude image, and mine's the Grok image, and Pip's the best one was like the ChatGPT image.
Vu. That sounds like a. Can we still say Oriental?
Yes.
Maybe he's using a Chinese LLM.
I said DeepSeek.
Is that what it's called?
That one. Yeah,
yes.
DeepSeek is like the Chinese
That's one with the knockoff NVIDIA cards.
Yes.
Nice.
Anyway, guys, you wanna end it?
I think we're probably close to the end here.
This is like the shortest stream we've ever done.
Well, in fairness, there's nothing to talk about. I want to know.
I got something. I got a series that I just finished that I really enjoyed. What
was it?
All right, cancel
Primal.
Yeah, tell us about Primal.
Primal. I love season 3. Like I was disappointed with like season 2 was originally going to be the series finale, and then they were going to go. Gennady Tartakovsky was going to try and make spinoff shows. Well, he ended up not doing that. He ended up making a 3rd season, and he ended up basically resurrecting the main character. And it like if you've seen Primal, if you've seen the first episode, you know how you know how the two characters, Spear, who was the basically the Neanderthal, and Fang, the dinosaur, kind of come together, and how their adventure begins. And it begins in a very extremely tragic way that I won't bring up here. But
I remember
because of how sorry, give me 1 second. Because of how tragic it was, I really wanted to see a happy ending for these two characters, or especially for the Spear character. And I personally feel with season 3 we got it. And like, so if they didn't make any more, I would be okay with it. But I loved every single episode. I look forward to it every week. Some episodes on cliffhangers. It was great. All right, sorry. All right. I'll shut up.
I remember seeing a National Geographic documentary series about Neanderthal DNA and how it extends into human DNA. I just want to say this as a point of relevance. I have more Neanderthal DNA in my genome than 98% of people, because the Dutch are actually very fucking close to the Neander Valley where Neanderthal was actually.
Is that why they're all so tall?
Yeah, absolutely. However, this Neanderthal documentary about like how it commingled, it's very interesting. Very interesting, like DNA studies and all the rest, and like how it was like ways of migration and proto-humans and whatnot. How it ended off was basically, here is this Neanderthal woman, hunter, big sloped forehead, unibrow, with like probably facial hair like I have, like going through the woods hunting. And what does she see? She sees the striking Homo sapien hunter, maybe come up from, the Mediterranean area. He's a bit more tan, tall, dark, and handsome. Not as tall as her.
Very svelte.
Very svelte. Very svelte. You know what? Just like, I wouldn't jump in, but I'm not gonna protest my ancestor.
You're not gonna yuck somebody's yum, is what you're saying. You're gonna let it happen.
No, it's basically yeah. It's basically Gurath Ak and Hump of the human tribe. Like, you see them, and it's basically the documentary being like crossed-eyed, like lovers, star-crossed lovers, and like the female Neanderthal and the human male, Homo sapien male, like, and that's how it happened. And I'm just like, really? Because I really don't think that's how Neanderthal DNA made it into the human genome. Like, maybe I'm just being pessimistic about all this, but I think it was a little bit the other way around, and 1,000 fucking times more rapey.
You're like, here I thought that it was a conquest thing, but really great Graham was a whore.
Anyway,
on that note, nobody's
on that note.
All righty, have a good one.
9.5 percentile Neanderthal. That's me. I got the bump at the back of my head to fucking prove it. Hooray! I also play hockey.
The wheel of time turns, and ages come and pass, leaving memories that become legend. Legend fades to myth, and even myth is long forgotten when the age that gave it birth comes again. In one age, called the Third Age by some, an age yet to come, an age long past, a wind rose in the mountains of mist. The wind was not the beginning. There are neither beginnings nor endings to the turning of the wheel of time. But it was a beginning.